see
Actually,
what it says.
Okay, new broadcast started reloading. Okay, no picks made yet. Perfect. Okay.
You want to do the intro?
I will. Let me know when we're live.
Uh,
Yeah, it's been 40 seconds. I think we're live. Do you see anything on the broadcast room?
no, I don't, and I don't know why not.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm
going
just
to check
refreshing.
the channel. I think we're live, bro. Yeah, I think we're live. So, welcome,
Awesome. Yes,
welcome to
we
the
are.
first episode of 2022 here at OddsSeeker Live. We are the only available in-play live sports betting show, and this is our first episode of the new year. So we're super hyped. Today we have 15 NFL games in one day, and we're at week 17. That means that we only have 2 more weeks to go in the regular season. And this week's games have a lot of playoff and postseason intrigue around them. So, Jordan, how are we feeling? How was your New Year's celebrations?
My New Year's was good. I am still in recovery mode. I did some damage on New Year's Eve, but I'm here. I'm ready. I'm hoping Giselle is going to make me all the money I burned that night back. And I'm so confident in him. I've actually upped my unit. I'm going $1,000 a unit today.
Nice. Kids, if you're watching from home, don't do that.
Do not follow me.
In terms of
All
our
right.
responsible gambling regulations, we have to state that you shouldn't gamble more than you can't afford. But again, I'm just going to like give a quick recap of what we do here. So for the first time visitors and watchers, like we're basically momentum hunters. We're in play sharks. We exclusively bet live, and we give away our picks to you during our live streams. So the reason why we go live after the halftime is we basically want to watch the games, follow the momentum, see how things are going to give you more accurate picks. And our goal is to like have an over 50% win ratio over this year. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jordan, we're around that 60%. Um,
Yes, sir.
and this season has been a lot of trial and error for us too. So I'm truly expecting that 60% to go above, to at least to go close to 70% at the end of the regular season within next 2 weeks. So this week is extremely crucial, and I think Jordan today. Our timing hasn't been great. I think most of the games went to halftime now, so we actually have a couple of minutes where the games are not live to tell everyone what we think and start on that note.
Yep.
So actually, let
All
me
right.
go through all the games today. The first game I want to talk about is the Washington football team versus Eagles. So the reason why I want to talk about that game first is actually the kickoff just had place, so the game is live now. So early in the day, I called Jordan and I told him, you know what? Eagles has to win this game. Eagles are the favorites. Why on earth Eagles should lose? And I'll tell you why they will lose. Because if Eagles could have won this game easily, everyone would make money easily on sports betting, and usually that's not the case. And I think even though Eagles has been winning their last 6 games out of the 7, I truly expect them to give away the points today and miss the chance to clinch their playoff title at least this week. So my bet, and I actually did bet on this, was a Washington football team plus 3.5 spread, but unfortunately Washington went up 16-7, and that kind of killed our plus spread. But the good news is we still have a money line of 1.66. So Jordan, you know what? Early pick time. So let me know what are the lines. on most of the sportsbook. Let's see if there's a good line on the money line above 1.7. With that being said, Eagles currently have the ball in the opposition territory. So I just want to wait this position because if Eagles scores a touchdown, we might get a plus spread.
Okay, so let's wait for the Eagles to hopefully score that touchdown.
Yeah, but in the meantime, let's check the lines on most of the books to see like what we can find. Because if they can't convert any points in this run, we might actually lose our money line too. So if it comes to a third down situation, let's do that. But can you actually put the Eagles game on the top left side so people can follow what I'm talking about?
That's exactly what I'm pulling up right now. You read my mind. Eagles, Giants. Eagles, Washington.
Cool. So guys, I'm very actually eager about this first bet. I want to take Washington money line, but if Eagles scores this run and if we get like a plus 2.5 or plus 3.5, even better. I truly expect Eagles to just be Eagles and just miss this incredible chance of winning a place in the playoffs.
Eagles just launched it at the end zone, but incomplete.
Yeah, I think your stream is coming from behind, so it's already third down.
Okay, so should we?
I'll take care of the updates. I'll take care of the updates, but you just keep an eye on because I'm seeing 1.8 on my sportsbook, but I just want you to check MGM, DraftKings.
MGM's 1.67 right now.
Okay, so keep open MGM, DraftKings, Caesars, and PointsBet.
Yes,
so they got the first down. So Eagles got the first down. So I'm going to tell you when to take the money line.
Okay,
or the spread. But yeah, that was my first game. Since the other games are in the halftime, I think it's okay to talk about this game exclusively. With that being said, the Raiders Indianapolis Colts game just started. So if we can switch to that game, I want to make my comments as well. So basically, Colts are hosting Las Vegas Raiders. This game has a fuck ton of playoff intrigue and postseason implications. So basically, if Indiana Colts wins today, they win their division and they clinch a place in playoff. So they basically, if they win this game at home, they're in the playoffs. No question. They've been in incredible form. But something to keep in mind is Raiders are in the survival mode. Raiders still has a playoff chance, but if they lose this game, Raiders' playoff chances are gone. It's done. But again, this is a very similar game to Eagles, in my opinion. Both teams need to win. Actually, this is a tougher game than the Eagles game. And the reason being is Raiders actually has a playoff chance versus Washington doesn't. So
but this is a must-win for the Raiders.
Exactly. So in these kind of situations, even though Carson Wentz has been showing an MVP caliber performance for the last 7 weeks, I still think that when knife pushes the shove, he's not going to convert. Like he's not going to be there when you need him to be there. And I think Raiders will have another week of a playoff chance. So can you check the plus spread on Las Vegas Raiders? Currently, Colts has the position. So again, I want to wait until the. Sorry, say that again.
4.5. It's plus 4.5 for the Raiders.
Okay, so let's see what happens in this run because Raiders are up, but 3 points. Being up by 3 is nothing. So I just want to make sure we're getting a good value on that. So the two things in my mind is basically I want to find a good value for Washington money line or plus spread, and Raiders money line and plus.
So what's going on with the Eagles? Are they do they still have the ball?
So there was just a flag on the field. So Eagles are very close to the red zone. Eagles are very close to the red zone. So I think
it is suspended on BetMGM.
Yeah, so like they're about to score a touchdown. Like they're at first and goal. So it's a good thing that we waited. Hopefully, if they score, we'll take the plus spread. Back to the Indianapolis Colts game. We're waiting for Indiana, hopefully, to turn the ball back or to score a point. I really don't think Raiders will make it easy for them. Like a money line for Raiders will be more risky, so I just want to wait for the spread, but we'll see if it will happen. Currently, it's 3rd and 8 on Colts 50. So they're basically the mid tier. So I know I'm rushing because all the games started at the same time. So I just want to make sure I'm covering everything.
No, let's get to it. Let's get down to business. We need to let people know what they're
So
going to bet
that's the
on.
two games we analyzed. So we're waiting for a Raiders plus spread. We're waiting for a Washington plus spread too. So the third game in my notes is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers New York Jets. So can you change
Just
the
for context, yeah,
can
yeah,
you change the
I'm
game? Yeah.
following you. I'm following you. I'm on it. I'm on it.
And then I will let you
Just,
give the context.
just so you guys know, for context, Ezel loves dogs. Like he is the underdog king. Nobody can sniff out the only games that the Detroit Lions are going to win in a season more than Ezel. So
Exactly. So our
he loves
Detroit
these
Lions
kind of
record
games.
is what, 3-1? 3-1,
Yeah, yeah,
which is always a good thing to state. But again, so
yeah,
going back to the Jets Buccaneers game, and again, if you can just change the game to that on
yeah.
the top
I'm
left
on it.
side so people can follow me. So I've told Jordan at the beginning of the game, don't sleep on the Jets. Jets, even though has been historically a horrible franchise and for the last couple of years a horrible team, I think for the last couple of weeks, Zach Wilson is just doing his job well, and they've been coming out with the wins. And today, it might be a chance for us because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was such heavy favorites before the game with only a 1.1 money line, which have a implied probability of 95% probably, over 90%. Even though Jets go
90 exactly.
exactly, so even Jets go up by like 9-10 points, we'll still have good money lines on that. And like I've been watching the game, like Tampa hasn't been feeling it well for the last 2 weeks. They haven't been performing their best. 2 weeks ago, they lost the game without scoring any points. I think contrary to what Kansas City Chiefs are doing, they lost their edge on the worst time in the regular season, like just before the playoffs. And I really don't
Exactly. They
think
totally inverse that. Like
exactly. And
Kansas
I
City
really
was
don't
looking
think,
bad at the beginning and got
and I
upset.
really don't think they will be winning the Super Bowl this year. But that comes later. And I think Jets is a chance. But again, because Jets are heavy underdogs, we will have good money line even they go up by 9 or 10. They're currently up by 7 and they just got back the ball. So I'm keeping an eye on that as well. Going
Yeah, I
back
think
to
it'll be the same.
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think it's gonna be the same situation as when Detroit like went up by 20 against Minnesota, and we still caught a juicy money line there.
Exactly. So that's
I
what
think
I'm
the same
looking
thing's gonna
for.
come.
So,
Next
by
game?
the way, good thing that we were patient because both games, both Eagles, Washington, and Raiders Colts, I just received 2 notifications. So Eagles actually scored a touchdown.
So are we going? Should I go to that game now?
Yes, let's go to that game now. I'm just looking at the spread. The spread isn't as large as I was hoping for. So Washington is only up by 2, and the spread is plus 1.5. It's not what I was hoping for. So another
That's
news
tough.
actually.
I mean, we were gonna bet money line.
Yeah, but I mean, they'll still have a money line over 1.7 even if they score a field goal in the next position. So it might be better.
Okay,
Actually, you know
gotcha.
what? Maybe I'm actually being am I being too conservative? Should I actually give away the Washington money line right away?
I don't think this game's gonna get away from us to the point that we're not going to have an opportunity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Eagles are gonna all of a sudden run away with it, and we're gonna lose our chance to bet on the Washington football team. So I don't know. Might need to exercise some patience, or if you're really feeling it, we can pull that trigger. But I think we should do the plus spread of even if it's only 1.5.
Yeah, let's wait. Even if we get the money line, let's get a lower money line with a better chance of winning. So let's
Okay,
wait
sounds
on that.
good.
So let's switch to Raiders Colts game because I have news on that game as well. So Colts
Okay, that
actually
sounds good right now.
scored a touchdown, and it's one of the most tragicomic touchdowns I've ever seen this year. So now I
It's
think
the
we're
most what?
tragicomic. You know
Touchdown.
that word, right? Is it French?
Yeah.
Tragicomic.
I just watched him. Yeah. It's French for sure.
Exactly. So
Uh,
that's definitely a momentum shifter. But with that being
Okay.
said, now we have better spread, and I think we need to exercise the better spread. What do you think? Patience
Better
on this
spread?
one as well, or
Like, I just think that if this one might be the one where we have to pull the trigger because the Raiders, it's very possible that they're going to come back right now and score a TD.
and I think plus
You know,
6.5 is a juicy spread too. So let's do it. Let's trigger. Let's get
All right, we're pulling the trigger.
plus
Raiders
6.5,
plus
but let's check the sportsbook to see if you have anything higher. Actually, let me
Okay,
check for you.
so I'm using the handy dandy OddsSeeker tool, which shows us all the money line, all the spreads across all the books, so we can leverage our multiple accounts and
Incredible.
get the best possible line.
Incredible. Cool. So, yeah, let's take this bet. And then I have another game I want to talk about, which just kicked off with the second half. So,
Perfect. So I'm going.
yeah,
Raiders.
I love the regular season games just before the playoffs. Like there are so many actions, so many surprises happening, you know. And for someone like me that likes underdogs, it's the best.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm locking in first half. Sorry, not first half spread. Whoa. What's going on here? Raiders at Colts. Sorry, spread. Yeah, plus 6.5. Oh, I'm looking at. I think BetMGM has a plus 7.5 open.
If that's the case, let's take the
mistaken?
7.5. I love the 7.5, and it's definitely a better.
That's what's on the widget. Let me just double confirm that the book is actually still showing that, so that our viewers can actually make this bet. Hold on one second. It is loading. All right. Oh, it went down to. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna lock in plus 6.5. That's what's on BetMGM.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Las Vegas Raiders plus 6.5. It's also plus 6.5 on DraftKings. I did lock in the DraftKings. But if you can find plus 6.5 or plus 7.5 or whatever book you're using, that is our first lock of the day. Las Vegas Raiders plus 6.5. In a must-win game for the Raiders. So,
exactly, bro. Fuck, my next pick was going to be Cincinnati Bengals plus 10.5, and they just scored a touchdown.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate indeed. And they scored like a 69-yard touchdown, bro.
So they weren't even. You didn't even have the chance to talk about it because they didn't even get to the red zone before scoring.
No, like. It only took them like slightly over a minute to score the touchdown. So, fuck. Anyways,
that's fast.
That's why we need to be super quick when we're live betting. Good learning point for our viewers. So okay, going back to Eagles Washington.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah, I don't see an opportunity there. I want to go to Jets.
Okay.
Because Jets currently have the ball, and now the money line is identical. And you know what? It's time to bet on New York Jets because they're in the opposition territory. They're in a scoring position. Worst case scenario, they will go up by 10. Money line. There's no spread anymore. The spread is negative for Jets.
Okay, so I'm going Jets money line.
Yep.
On BetMGM. That's a lock.
I love the lock sound, by the way.
You love the what?
Did you just make a lock sound after we took the bet?
No, that was my mouth.
Oh, okay.
All right, money line on Jets plus 110, which is in decimal.
Should be over 2.
2.1.
Yeah, I think it's lower. But again, guys, like with live sports betting, it's very hard for us to be like accurate at the right time because even your like live streams coming from cable television is slightly behind. So don't get fixated on the odds exactly. It will be different on every sportsbook anyways. But yeah. So Jets, exactly. After we bet, Jets are at first and goal. The money line dropped down to 1.68. So good catch. At the time we bet, the money line shouldn't have been lower than 1.85. So great if you caught it. So those are the two games we kind of covered. I want to go back to, and I just want to quickly mention 3 games I'm actually not going to talk about today. The Giants-Chicago Bears game, very one-sided. I think Bears got that win in the first half even. I'm not expecting any action to happen there. So that's a done deal. Jaguars-Patriots, 34-3 for Patriots. Patriots already won that game. Again, that's over. And another one is... Actually, that's it. I mean, Tennessee Titans, Miami Dolphins, it's kind of get away from the Dolphins, to be honest. Titans are up by 17-3.
Yeah, I think that's over as well.
And that was one of the games I was hoping that would go on the other way so I can actually capitalize on the Tennessee money line. But but it didn't happen. I was pretty sure about the Tennessee win on that game. So yeah, so those are the three games I'm ruling out. Talking about the other games, and the game that we haven't started talking about yet, Falcons Buffalo Bills. So let's switch to that game.
How do you feel about that?
So Bills before the game were heavy favorites. Their odds
Of
was
course.
lower than 1.1. They need a win. They absolutely need a win. Even though they clinched the playoffs, they still have a run on the division title, and they need a better position if they're going to the playoffs this season. With that being said, Jet scored a touchdown. Incredible. So we're up by 14. Great
So,
time to capitalize on that bet.
so
Going
guys,
back,
just a tip, by the way. No, I was just gonna say, Isel, like as you saw, we make the lock. Often we're so good, we make it at the perfect time. So we got the Jets money line, let's say, right before they got into a scoring position where it dropped instantly. So I think my pro tip to our viewers on mobile is pop out this window, overlay it, and then go to your sports book so that when we tell you Jets lock, you got to lock that in right away before the money line goes down. Because if
exactly.
you're like watching the video and then debating, and then like by the time you get to your sports book, the opportunity's gone. I know it sounds bad, but this is the way you make money is by capitalizing on those split seconds.
Not even that, guys. Like I'm sure like not everyone has NFL on their cable or like any other streaming platforms that streams the game. So like I'm pretty sure you're already in your sports book looking at your phone. So just use as a second screen within the sports book, and you can be
Exactly.
very receptive to any game or any call we give to you. So I think that's the way to go, and that's how we designed our show. So yeah, what I was saying was actually Falcons were out of the game, and Buffalo Bills single-handedly made so many mistakes that I actually even lost the first half after going up 14-2, which is incredible. Like I gave Falcons no chance, and they gave away so many momentum shifters, so many mistakes. Like they actually started a game that was already done, which is just crazy. And now I'm keeping my eye on the Falcons because again, they just went to first and goal in a great scoring position. They're up by only one, and their money line is still super high. The books are giving no chance to Bills, but again, open the game, start watching the game. It's incredible. Like the energy in the stadium is definitely lifting away from Buffalo Bills. So watch the game, you'll see what I understand. So I'm curiously watching that game.
And that Bills Mafia, they're hard. It's hard to get their spirits down. But
No,
when the
there's
Bills have
there's
done what they do,
definitely a lack of energy in the field.
no, that's
It's
what I'm saying. So
yeah,
the Bills Mafia, it's so hard to get their spirits down. But the fact that their spirits are down is just like an indicator of how badly the Bills, like, how we always say, like, oh, it looks like they're trying to lose. I
right,
think that's what it feels like when the Bills drag the Falcons back into this game for absolutely no reason.
right. Exactly. So now I'm actually keeping my eye on that game because even if Falcons scores a touchdown in this position, like they will still have a good money line. Like the books are giving no chance to Falcons, and that was what I was thinking about this game as well. Just like Bills managing to lose that first half, fucking up so bad in the second quarter, it's incredible. But again, it's too early. I'm looking at the computer algorithm, and the computer algorithm does give zero chances to Falcons, so that's a red flag for me. But let's see what happens, and that's the beauty of live betting as well. Like sometimes you actually caught some stuff that the computer can't, right? Like the computer can't evaluate the energy in the
Exactly.
stadium, or they don't see the
Exactly.
body languages of the players. So we'll see if we can use our edge over the computers on that one.
Just an update to go back to the Raiders game. I'm looking at BetMGM right now, and it looks like the spread has shifted to plus 7.5 for the Raiders. So if you missed that on the first shot, you still have a chance to actually get your bet into a better position. So go ahead and go back and lock in that Raiders plus 7.5 if you missed the plus 6.5.
Yeah, I would actually wait on that because like Colts again got back to the scoring position. Raiders are not doing well, so if you missed that, don't take an action yet. Let's see what will happen in this position.
Is Cincinnati mounting a full comeback against the Chiefs? Is that what's happening right now?
Maybe. I mean, I think
28-24.
Chiefs still has the ball. It's 3rd and 9. So they got the ball. They will get the ball back
Yeah.
if
So
Kansas decide to punt.
yeah, So if Cincinnati gets a stop here, I mean, they're in good position.
Yeah, I'm not going to bet on plus 4. Like right now, the plus spread is 4.5. It's very low.
Right,
Honestly, in the first half, it went all the way up to 12. Seeing that, I want to wait. I think Cincinnati will get
Absolutely.
into a position where they can. I think at the end of the game, there will be a time where Cincinnati would look like they're actually about to win the game. But again, it's too early. I would definitely recommend getting like a plus 8.5 or 9.5. But 4.5 is tricky because if Cincinnati gives the ball back away, and if Kansas scores a point, you're down by 7-8, and that's too much. But again, I'm waiting over plus 7.5 spread. And personally, in the first half, I bet plus 12.5. And I was hoping to give you that as well. But unfortunately, Cincinnati scored a way too quick touchdown. That kind of ruined my plans.
This game was gonna we I think everyone knew going in that this game was gonna be a shootout.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think pre-game wise, it has the highest under over. And how
I
many
think
score?
49.5 was the
Yeah, they're already at
over.
52, and this is the beginning of the third quarter. So
That's insane. So anyone that bet that over, hit their bet in the first half. That's crazy.
absolutely. If not in the first minutes of the third quarter, like that's absolutely crazy. Yeah, the pre-game under over for Kansas City game was 50.5.
Wow.
So they're already at
Crazy.
52. And the under over is
Alright.
currently at 73.
What happened with so the two games remaining that we are looking for opportunities are the Falcons Bills game and the Jets. Sorry, not the Jets. And
Eagles Washington.
Eagles Washington. Yes, exactly. So right now in the Bills Falcons game, I believe that the Bills have the Falcons have punted the ball, so not looking good. Exactly for them. I think we're going to stay patient on that one.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the Falcons were in a good position to score. They were just shy behind the field goal range. But again, they kind of fucked up. And now I'm thinking maybe the computer algorithm has a point not backing up them. This might be just like a first half win for Atlanta that fucks everyone's parlays and their first half bets. And that's why I always stay away from first halves,
Of course,
Bro, I can't believe I really want to see. I really want to go back in time and see what was Falcons to win the first half when they were down by 14-2 at the beginning of the second quarter. Like,
yeah, that would have been lucrative.
like that's why people actually cry about NFL being rigged, bro. Like it's crazy how big of a comeback that was in the first half. Like incredible. 13-0 second quarter lead for Falcons. Wow. Like I can't explain that.
All right, and in terms of Eagles, Philadelphia, what's the field position in that game? What's going on?
So Washington has the ball in their own 20. It's first and 10. The money lines are very close. So I think now the computer actually gives a better chance for Washington to win. And again, I want them to go to a scoring position similar to what we did with Jets before we can actually back them up. But the money lines are identical right now. Washington, it's close to the end of the third quarter. Washington is going towards Eagles territory. So yeah, I think we will at one point bet on Washington money line. I'm just waiting for the right circumstances to appear. But yeah, Washington. I think this end of this drive will be a score for Washington. Okay, I hope you guys actually caught Jets because I think that was a perfect timing for us.
Yeah.
And it's just Tampa is not clicking today. Like they're not feeling it.
Tampa has not been clicking, and I think you said it perfectly. They're doing the inverse of what Kansas did in the sense of like where Kansas was looking rough at the beginning and got their shit together at the perfect time. It looks like Tampa stopped clicking at the wrong time, and obviously every team is struggling with
Right. And
COVID
what's the winning streak situation for Kansas right now?
how many games?
8. They won 8 in a row.
Yeah, they're hot. They're hot. They're definitely going to the Super Bowl this year.
I think so. Bro, like if I'm actually putting my money on a team to win the Super Bowl, it's Kansas this year. Like I think they started horrible. Nobody gave them chance around mid regular season, but now they're definitely the most informed team I've seen this year. Like look at all of these teams that are struggling that was supposed to be a contender. Like I mean, it's a stretch to say Buccaneers are struggling. They still have a good record. And honestly, they still clinched their division titles. But I think if they lose this game against Jets, like they're definitely not going to get away with a AFC win.
No, yeah, of course. And I mean, same with the Bills, preseason. I mean, beginning of the season looking hot, favorites to win the division and the conference by a lot of people. And if they lose to the Falcons today, I think that's going to change the public opinion of the Bills.
No, even if they win, Bills are struggling too much. Like they're not going to. I can guarantee you this. Like Bills are not winning the Super Bowl this year. They're not even making the Super Bowl this year. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Bills.
Listen. You're talking to a Patriots fan, so obviously I don't think they're going anywhere.
Fair.
That's a very biased opinion.
But yeah, I think Bills. I think at one point Bills were by the sportsbook they were the most favorite team to win the Super Bowl, and that was around week 6 or 7.
Okay, wow.
But everything just went south. Like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, I don't know how the fuck they managed to fuck up so bad after such a good start.
Okay, and I'm just realizing one game we didn't touch on is the Ravens-Rams. What do you think about
actually,
that?
that's a good point. I know I was missing a game. I know I was missing a game.
Ravens, no Lamar, FYI to our viewers that aren't up to date. But yeah, no Lamar on the Ravens, but they are up 16-7 against the Rams. Stafford, 2 picks in the first half. I don't know. What's your take on that?
I was just going to say, no Lamar, but fortunately for Ravens, Stafford is actually playing today well for them. He threw 2 interceptions. Yeah. So, actually, Ravens scored most of their points while they were defending, which is funny.
Okay.
So that's why they actually did well without Lamar. But I don't know about this game, man. This is, and I told you at the beginning of the game, this is the one game I'm having trouble evaluating. It should be a win. It should be a win for Rams, obviously without Lamar. And actually, Rams need to win this game because they're still actually competing for the NFC title.
Right.
So this is a game that they actually need to win. But again, I don't know. After making so many mistakes in the first half, it's just hard to back up that team.
Of course, and just FYI, I mean, Ravens aren't heavy favorites at this point, but they are 1.5 on BetMGM or minus 200 in American odds. So I don't know. I mean, books are giving a lot of credit to Lamar Jackson-less Ravens.
Yeah, I mean they're up by 16-7, close to the end of the half.
You know what my thought process is though? How the fuck could you ever bet on a team that for 2 games this year, 2 games, they went for a 2-point conversion instead of going to overtime and lost twice? How could you ever, in good conscience, put your money on that team knowing that they could pull that kind of...
Also, how can you, in good conscience, put your money on a team without their starting quarterback? That's another question. Yeah. Lamar Jackson is Baltimore's offensive force. It's just hard to back them. And Ravens has been losing. Okay, in the month of December, Ravens went 0-4, while Rams in the month of December went 4-0. So everything is showing Rams. But again, Rams fucked up so bad in the first half. It's hard for me to back up a plus 2.5 or a plus 3.5 spread.
Yeah, that's tight. It just shifted to 4.5 on MGM.
Where are you looking at? Are you looking at the actual sportsbook?
Yeah. Not the widget, the actual sportsbook. I'm looking at plus 4.5.
Really? I have plus 2.5 on my sportsbook.
MGM? On yours. Okay.
On
that's
mine.
Interesting. Oh, it just suspended. So they probably fucked it up.
I think it was a 4-time one. By the way, good news. So Indianapolis Colts was getting towards a scoring position and Raiders managed to stop them and got the ball back. And they're moving towards Indianapolis territory. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Raiders will come up with a touchdown. Let's let's pray big. And hopefully Raiders will come up with a touchdown, which would put our plus 6.5 in an incredible position.
Your enthusiasm reminded me to prep the money soundboard.
Exactly.
I hope to be abusing that button today.
So yeah, the NFL season is coming to an end. I think last week we had a slip up where a lot of things happened which we weren't accounting for, a lot of surprises. That kind of threw us.
It was hard to make bets on winners and losers because the favorites were winning, all of them except for the Texans, which we bet on.
So I think we went too heavy with the underovers
Yeah.
which was a good learning for us.
Yeah, definitely.
I will stop giving away under over bets for a while.
Yeah. We scarred Ezel on underovers last week. But the thing is, well, I mean, who's fucking? How can you score 6 points in the first half and then 30 in the second? But anyway, we don't dwell on the past. We look forward. The thing is, with everything we just said about the Ravens, are we going to capitalize on the fact that we can't bet on them by betting a plus spread on the Rams?
That is a good question, and I want to see where the ball position is because after it's suspended, it doesn't actually show on the simulation where they have the ball at. By the way, bad news. Tampa decided to go on a 4-10 goal, so I was hoping for them not to convert this, but Brady is being Brady. So now the difference is at 7 points, but I think we had enough buffer. We're still up by 7, and the money line odds are lower than what we initially bet on. So we're still in a better position than where we started.
I mean, we know this. Yeah, it's not going to be easy when you bet on the Jets.
Of course.
They're not going to make it easy. There is a point in the game where it's going to look bad, but I think they will pull it out.
Yeah, but at least our money line is still lower than what we bet on, so we're definitely at a better position. And again, as we said, most of the time when you take the underdog, it's not all fun. You actually have to suffer a lot before they give you the win. And we learned this from the
stress keeps me alive.
Exactly, but again, what we're trying to do is guys. I mean, you know this. I think we have a lot of people that are into sports betting and have their own experiences. The favorites, if the favorites won all the time, everyone would have win money from sports betting, right? So that's what we're trying to capitalize on. At the end of the year, if you calculate how many upsets those lower tier teams make. Look at this, bro. Jets won 4 games. Lions won 3 games. What else? Jaguars won 2 games. If you amount that, you can actually find at least 10 games where underdogs are winning with lucrative odds. And the thing is, we're actually getting good position as well. We're betting on these teams when they're up by 10, by 14. So it's not like we're just throwing you a Hail Mary pick saying bet on Jets with a 7.0 with an implied probability of 5%,
Yeah, of course.
So that's what we're trying to do.
Bills scored. Looking, it's 22-15 for the Bills.
Yeah, I guess the algorithm was correct about that.
Yeah. The algorithm is very often correct. That's our issue.
It does. I think this was just Bills losing 50% of their fans outside Buffalo that bet them first half win or first half minus spread. So yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know why. And again, usually when I say this, we decide to go the opposite. But in my heart, I just feel like the Rams are going to make the comeback.
Bro, I mean, they just gave away the ball. Ravens has the ball. The third quarter is about to be done. Ravens has the position. They're up by 16-7. And I'm not betting on... plus 2.5 is so insignificant at this point. It doesn't even cover a field goal. And I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. I just don't get why it's only plus 2.5 if Ravens have the ball up 16-7.
Because they know everything that you know. They are all aware that Lamar is not playing. Pre-game odds were tilting towards Rams. And I just don't want to make the mistake.
Hold on. Wait. You're telling me that the book knows more than I do? That's insane.
Yes.
That's
impossible. They do. By the way, Jordan, do we want to do any NHL picks today? We have 4 live NHL games, 2 in the last period. And
you want to explain your NHL methodology?
I do. So basically on NHL, I bet exclusively on under-over. And that's usually based on the empty net situations. Because most of the books still have the under-over open at the end of 3 or 4 minutes of a game, where we actually know for a fact that one of the teams are about to remove their goalkeeper and one team will play with an extra attacker while the other one plays with an empty net. So basically, a chance of scoring is very high. And it's even higher if the deficit is 2 versus 1. Because with a two goal deficit, usually teams remove their goal and play with an empty net for the last 3 to 3.5 minutes. So that's how I usually capitalize the under-over on NHL. So I'm looking at 2 games. I'm seeing Boston ruins Detroit Red Wings. Boston are up 3-1, so we have
that is the game I pulled up I am looking at that one.
Exactly. By the way, guys, like whatever game we're talking about, we have it highlighted on the top left corner. So just as an FYI, if you're having trouble following us for some reason. So I have another game. Okay, first of all, yeah, Boston Bruins, Red Wings. It's very simple. If the scores stay the same, or even if Red Wings score, if there's a 1 or 2 goal difference at the end of the game, we will basically bet over to the game. And another game that's live is San Jose Sharks, Pittsburgh Penguins. And funny fact about this game. First period ended 6-1 for Pittsburgh, and currently the score is 6-5. So after the 6-1 starts, yeah, exactly. San Jose Sharks managed to score 4 goals in a row. So now we have a game there. So if we get to a point where that game goes with a 1 or 2 goal differential at the end, we'll definitely capitalize on the over again. So that's what we want to do. But I think we still have like 7 to 8 minutes until those games come close to end. Come close to the ending. So let's actually stay with NFL for now.
Okay, so going back to NFL, just FYI, yeah, like you said, we got the Bruins and the Red Wings admitted 12 in the third period. The over/under is still 5.5. So just to summarize what he said, like we're waiting for the last 2 minutes. Bruins just scored again, 4-1 for the Bruins.
Really?
So we're waiting. Yeah. So I guess that game's done. So, but
I mean, you never know. If Detroit scores the next goal, it's still the same situation.
Exactly. So if that's still a 2-goal differential, and you can get the over/under with like 2-3 minutes left at just over the score that is now.
Are you sure Boston scored?
I mean, I'm looking at the live MGM. It's 4-1 Boston,
okay.
And the lines are suspended. So yeah. And so the next game is also the third period is the Sharks versus the Penguins. 6-5 for the Penguins. Again, same exact situation. They're going to pull the goalie, and we're going to bet on the empty net goal essentially.
Yep. Cool, yeah.
Back to the NFL.
Back to the NFL. Back to Eagles versus Washington.
Battle for the NFC East, which the Cowboys won. Are the Eagles still in the hunt for the playoffs?
Yeah, Eagles clinch a playoff place if they win today.
Okay, so must win for the Eagles.
I mean, I don't think they lose their chances if they lose the game. It's just like if they win, they clinch a playoff spot. So yeah, I was actually feeling that everybody's probably betting on Eagles because they know this is a must win for them to qualify for playoffs. And like Washington doesn't have a chance. I don't think. Do you know if Washington is still in the hunt?
No, I'm pretty sure Washington is mathematically.
Yeah, exactly. So like probably everyone puts Eagles as their number 1 game in their parlays, and I really had the feeling that they would actually fuck up, and they would just lose this game, and like then everyone would actually lose their bets.
I think most people can have the feeling that the Eagles are gonna fuck up.
Exactly. So Eagles are up by 1.
Oh, they scored a field goal? That's not updating for me on MGM.
They do. So they're up by 17-16. And I want to bet plus 1.5 spread for Washington, actually.
How bad do you want to?
Very much. Because I think a plus 1.5...
Am I locking it?
And let's lock it. And the reason is, look at the money line. Okay, I'm seeing a money line of 2.75 for Washington, but the plus 1.5 is 1.8. So it's actually telling you that the likelihood of Washington winning the game is low, while them losing by 1 is very high. So that's what I want to do. I think it's a good position to take the plus 1.5.
Okay, I'm locking Washington plus 1.5 at 1.8 or minus 125.
Sounds good. Let's do it. So
and
that's
that
the third
on
one.
MGM. Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, when you lock one of the bets, either the Jets or the plus 6.5 Raiders, I've definitely heard that lock sound that you had on the application.
It played in your head, I think.
Really?
or someone opened the door.
I was like, actually that was a great place to like play the music. So I was giving you credits. Well, you actually told me you didn't.
I should have taken it. I'm too honest.
Yeah. So now Rams got the ball back, by the way. So let's go back to Rams Ravens. I know this is a game that you're feeling.
I just like I don't even know if it's about feeling Rams. That seems like a game where there should be an opportunity for us to make money. And that's why I want to pay.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's a great point. Like we'll definitely have something going on there. So yeah, Rams are at the opposition 40th. They just got the first down, so they're at opposition 30, about to score. But again, like that's what I'm saying. The point spread is still plus 2.5. So like previously when Ravens had it was plus 2.5. Now they're in a scoring position, but it's still at plus 2.5, which just doesn't make sense to me. Even if they scored a touchdown, they're down by 2.
Live on MGM, Rams went down to plus 1.5, and
like plus 1.5 and 2.5 won't have any differences at the end of the
day. No, I know. I'm just saying, like it's getting smaller. Like what are the odds telling us? I know you speak algorithm.
So the odds are basically telling you that. So Rams is a money line on 2.25, and you tell me what the probability of 2.25 is.
It is 45%.
So it's 45. Are you sure?
That's 2.2. 2.25 is 44.5%.
Okay, so yeah, 45%. So if their chance of winning is 45%, why would I bet plus 2.5 with a chance of winning of 50%? You see what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, not really.
I mean, if we're saying their chance of winning is lower than 50%, which is a no-go for us in terms of betting in those odds, why would I bet plus 2.5 for Rams? Like the likelihood of the game finishing with 2-point differential is so low.
Yeah, that is a losing bet. That's why they got that line.
So I would rather wait for Rams to score a touchdown and then bet money line instead of a plus 2.5. At least Sorry,
you think at 14-16 we're gonna have a lucrative money line on the Rams?
Well, it's still 1.9 right now. Rams are second and goal, and that's only a yard. And Rams is a money line of 1.9.
It is suspended on MGM.
Yeah, I think MGM tends to suspend earlier than the European sportsbook that I'm using. They're on second and goal. They both have identical money lines. Rams just scored a touchdown. Okay, let's see what the line will be now.
I'm just waiting for MGM to open it again.
No, it's suspended on my end as well.
Okay.
In my sportsbook, they scored a touchdown.
Okay. Let's hope they didn't realize too.
It just it doesn't feel right, like, and it doesn't feel right because why the fuck would they give 2.75 odds money line? Like, why would they assign so low win probability to them while they were in a scoring position a second ago? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. There's something wrong with this game. And like, even after the touchdown, right now the Rams money line I'm seeing is 2.0.
At 14-16 is 2.0.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for MGM to open it.
And it's still plus 1.5 spread, and that's what I was saying. If the spread is going to stay the same, why would I bet before the touchdown and take the extra risk?
Yeah,
what if they couldn't convert the touchdown? Like, nothing changed at this point. I just don't understand why the algorithm is tilting towards Ravens in this position in the game. That's so weird. Like, I can't explain this. I can't explain why they're giving an edge. Is it just a 2-point advantage?
I think it's because they want people like me to lose money. That's why. Because
I mean, Jordan, you know what? I think we've been doing this together enough. If you're saying it's a Rams win, take the responsibility and put the Rams. Like, I would be zero offended by that. Like, honestly, I told you, I can't. For some reason, I'm struggling to understand the signals on this game. It sounds like a Rams win, especially when this is the situation. But I think this is a time for you to stop being a grasshopper and start taking responsibility and give the pick. So if you actually think it's a Rams win, give it.
My next sentence is going to be, and this is going to counteract everything you just said, but my next sentence is going to be, the reason the lines are funky like this is because they want people like me to look at it and say, "Oh, this is too fucking easy. Obviously, the Rams are going to win," and then everybody gets screwed when they don't. That's what I was about to say. But you know what? I'm doing it. I'm putting my money and my name where my mouth is. I'm going Rams money line right now, plus 120.
If we win, it's your win. If we lose,
I'm
it's your
locking in.
loss.
This is the grasshopper pick of the day. Rams money line plus 120 on BetMGM. I'm locking it in. That's our fourth bet of the day. All right. So now that I think that is all the games that we saw an opportunity on that we talked about.
Yeah, I think so.
Circling back
Raiders
to-
touchdown. Las Vegas Raiders touchdown. Raiders are up by 2. We had a plus 6.5 bet. So
That's
like
fucking amazing.
it's fucking amazing. We're in a great position with Raiders. Sorry for interrupting you, and I know we were talking about a different
amazing.
game. I just saw the notification coming in, and I was
That's
just
awesome.
hyped because this is huge. This is a huge touchdown for us.
Yeah, definitely.
So
everyone that
2017,
locked that in-
2017 for Raiders. We have a plus 6.5. It's the fourth quarter. So this touchdown is almost. I can almost start hearing the money jingle. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's that sort of a touchdown for us, which is perfect. I really want to go 4-4 today. Jordan, if Rams wins today, our dynamic within the show will change a lot. So this is a huge opportunity
This
for
is-
you.
This is a game. This is a life altering pick for me, isn't it?
With that being said, if our only loss comes from you, I'll be super pissed at you, bro. By the way,
It'll be life altering in the other way.
exactly. It's time for a change in the staff. I'm joking. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but I really want to win. Like I really want to go 4-4 today, because I think a 4-4 will take us very close to 70% win ratio.
4-0 or 4-4?
Like 4-4 is basically 4 wins for me, but I understand the mistake I do. Now that I hear what I said, yes, you're right. 4-0 to me was like giving
Gotcha.
4 picks and winning 4. That's what I meant with 4-4.
Gotcha.
But I really want to go 4-0. Like I just feel like the Rams bet was a wrong bet. Like I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like I don't think I think now that we bet, it's easier for me to evaluate. And I think Ravens are winning this. It's just, it doesn't make sense. I think what the algorithm was indicating is that, as you said, Rams has all the reason to win, while Ravens don't. And I think they were just trying to tilt people towards betting on Rams. And I think that's why I was so puzzled with that game.
Yeah.
Like
I think
the
that's exactly what happened.
lines didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense for Rams to win, because otherwise they wouldn't even, like, them giving 1.9 odds at 16-14 does not make sense. If Rams are clear favorites at that point, and if the point difference is lower than a field goal, like, why the fuck would you even give them 1.9? That's too high.
Yeah.
And like, with that being said, I can actually tell you that Ravens will score a touchdown in this position, not even a field goal, because a touchdown would cover the plus 2.5 or 1.5. And again, it would have been stupid for them to give such a low, still plus spreads for them. For some reason, they know that Ravens are about to score a touchdown in this position, and I can't explain how
Yeah.
they know that.
Your analysis is coming in hot right after the pick, eh?
I mean,
I'd appreciate some more thorough analysis before the pick next time.
bro, I've been telling you, like, I'm having
Yeah, I know.
trouble understanding. You should have waited until I know. I tell you when to pick. Anyways, it's okay. Like, it's your loss. Anyways, I'm not even going to put that into the.
Rams will win. I don't believe anything you're saying right now. Rams are going to win, no matter what. I think the only other possible game where we might be able to catch something is if the Bengals can manage to complete this comeback all the way, but I don't think they will.
I think they're in a scoring position. And I told you in the first or at the beginning of the third quarter, there will be a point where Bengals will go up and have a chance to win. But I think, like, I have a plus 12.5 on Bengals, and they're currently at first and goal on the 20th. So I'm extremely happy. I think that's a win already.
Yeah, of course. So okay, if what you're saying is true, then in that case, the Bengals go up. Do we smash the money line on Kansas City?
Yeah, I think that's what we talked about early in the game. We said I think it
Yeah.
will be a tight game. Like the Bengals are not going to make it easy for the Chiefs to win. But if I need to choose a side, I'll go with the Chiefs. I'm always afraid. You know those roulette situations where if you see like black coming 10 times in a row, you kind of hesitate to go with the black for the 11th time. That's what I'm
Yeah.
feeling with Kansas City. Like they've been winning 8 games in a row. Like extending that
Yeah.
winning streak to 9 seems tough, but I think the right pick. If I didn't know their winning streaks, I would basically tell you to go with Kansas if they go down.
Gotcha. So waiting on that, I believe that's in the intermission or no. So Cincinnati has the ball, like you said.
No,
in the
Cincinnati's
Kansas
first and goal on opposition 20th. So they just got a flag, so it's first and 15, opposition 25, second and 10 now. So let's see what will happen in this position. Like if they score, obviously if they don't score the touchdown, there isn't going to be an opportunity for them anyways. But yeah, by
Right.
the way, Ravens are at second and 4 at opposition 10.
Nice.
Third and 1 now, so they're about to score a touchdown. Like sometimes it's hard to evaluate. Like, I mean, just wait for me to understand what's going on before we take the bets. I mean, I told you to look in the bet if you're believing it, but again, like it's.
I believed it.
I know, like believing is another thing, but we're not praying here. Like what we need to do is we need to understand what the lines are telling us because clearly, and I was saying this, like there was something wrong in that. Like even like before
Yeah.
and after the touchdown, the spread and the money line didn't change at all, which was just funky. It just didn't. It was almost like they knew Ravens. Like they were giving too much chance to Ravens, and I think you evaluated on the wrong end. I think they were trying to tilt. Actually, that's what you said. You said they were trying to tilt people to bet on the
that
Rams.
before locking it in. And
Yeah,
they
so
tried
it's
to
first
bait
and
us
goal
to
for
make
Ravens.
that
So anyone that bet on Rams, it's Jordan's
I'm
loss.
sorry. I said the phrase basically. This is bait, and this is a bad bet, and then I said I believe, and I locked it in.
Yep,
Very interesting turn of events here.
indeed.
Dude, the Patriots are slaughtering the Jaguars, 44-3.
Guys, by the way, anyone that has plus 6.5 or 7.5 Raiders, at this point you should have a good cash out. And I don't think it will lose. The cash out probably indicates by its own how big implications at this point Raiders has to win the game, let alone hitting the plus 6.5. But I think if you have a good cash out, if it's over 80% of your return, just cash out, guys. Like honestly, it's not even worth the wait. So that's what I would do. Jordan, do we want to do NHL? We're coming close to the last couple of minutes.
Yeah. Let me switch to NHL right away so we can get that over under up on the screen.
So Bruins actually went up 5-1, so that's done. Ah, fuck, we're actually late. Pittsburgh just scored as I asked you. Like it was 6-5 and Pittsburgh just scored as I... Anyways, other day. The regular season is done within the next 2 weeks. So
we'll be heading over there.
yeah.
So Pittsburgh iced it out. It's 7-5 now for Pittsburgh.
I think most of the lines are closed. Like I would actually
Okay,
tell
gotcha.
people to bet over 12.5. It's available, but like knowing most of the sports books, like 2 minutes to go in the game, I don't think it will be open anywhere.
Yeah.
Also,
No,
12
it's
goals is a lot. Like 12 goals is a lot.
Yeah.
This might be one of those outliers where you don't see a goal with an empty net, or maybe they already scored the empty net.
Yeah, exactly. I think that seventh was the empty netter.
Yeah.
All right. So
Crazy scoreline.
yeah, that is. I was hoping for San Jose to completely come back. To be honest, then we might have had another opportunity to that also.
Overtime,
Did
San Jose.
Cincinnati- Yeah, exactly. Did Cincinnati convert that into a touchdown? What's going on?
First
over there?
and goal.
All right. Money line's 1.7 for the Chiefs now, I think. Let me just double check that on MGM.
What do you think? Should we?
I'm feeling pretty down right now after that Rams call. So I don't know. My
You
mojo's
better be,
off.
bro. You better be feeling down, fucker.
Chiefs, Bengals.
Yeah, I think
mean,
Bengals. I think Bengals will score. Like they will score at least a field goal.
Yep.
And let's wait for the score. And if Bengals turn over the ball, they scored a touchdown. I told you. They scored a touchdown. So like now let's see what the money line for Chiefs is. But yeah, bro, like actually, bro, at the beginning of the game we talked about this. We said it will be a super close game. Bengals will make it super hard for Chiefs to win. Yeah. But at the end of the day, Chiefs will win. So I think we should just follow through with our initial feeling.
Exactly. It's going to be theater. It's going to be theater. It's going to be lovely, lovely theater for the people.
Holy shit, bro. Chiefs money line is so high.
What is it?
2.4.
Oof.
It's 2.4. You know what? Plus spread, bro. That's even better. On my end, I'm seeing plus 2.5. Do you see plus 3.5 in any of the sportsbooks we're checking?
They are still locked. That line is still closed.
Okay, I think if we see a plus 3.5, let's do it.
Okay, sounds good.
This was what I was expecting since the beginning of the game. I was expecting Bengals to go up at the right place, bro. My plus 12.5 on Bengals right now is fire.
It's looking hot. It's looking hot.
Yeah.
All right, come on, MGM, open your lines back up for us, please.
The only problem is the Buccaneers are actually making a comeback.
That's tough. Tom Brady does like comebacks.
Fucker. So Ravens scored a field goal. Now they're up by 5, 19-14. So if Rams are the team that you believe they are.
Well, like it's Matt Stafford versus the backup on the Ravens.
Yeah, bro, and Matt Stafford gave away 2 picks. Matt Stafford has an amazing game. Like we watched it in the first half. But what I'm saying is like, bro, like 5-point difference. A touchdown for Rams wins the games, and you're still giving a money line. Okay, current money line for the Rams is 2.2, and they're just 5 points shy away of a win. Like it doesn't make sense, bro. It's
bait. It's bait. I fell for the trap. I'm a little.
At this point, it should the money line should be identical. Rams has 4 minutes to score a touchdown here.
Yeah, so Book is indicating that they're definitely not scoring on this drive. Essentially.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to go for a field goal, so yeah, the likelihood of that happening is high. By the way, Eagles. On another note, Eagles scored not a touchdown, sorry, a field goal. So Eagles are up by 4. What was our pick? Plus 3.5, 1.5.
Let me look.
Yeah, it's 1.5.
Plus 1.5 for Washington.
So I guess it's either a Washington win or a loss for us.
Yeah, Washington needs to win this game. For us, Kansas City, I'm looking at a spread of plus 2.5 on MGM. Okay. That seems to be the consensus across all the books.
Yeah. Should we follow through?
Consensus is actually plus 1.5, so plus 2.5 might even be higher than the other books.
Bro, honestly, let's do it. Plus 2.5 Kansas City.
We gotta follow through. Like if we call a situation pre-game and we watch the situation happen at that point.
Yeah, I think so. We should follow through.
So, Chiefs plus 1.5.
Do it.
All right. Let me just find the best book to lock it in. Spread Kansas City Chiefs plus 2.5 minus 115. DraftKings. That's locked. What is minus 115? Minus 115 is 1.87 in decimal. So looking good. Yeah, at the end, I like the spread because it's.
Yeah, you never know. You never know, bro. You never know what might happen. Like 2 seems tough. So actually, good.
I think right after we locked it in, it went down to.
Yeah, I'm just going to interrupt you. So good news on Buccaneers. Buccaneers couldn't actually score a touchdown on first and 10, just in the shy of. I think it was like 11 yards away from the red zone, and they couldn't actually score the touchdown, and they had to get away with a field goal, which is good for us. We're still up by 4. We need a field goal. Like a field goal at least will take us to an overtime, you know? But yeah, I love actually. I know that I back up the underdog most of the time, but if you actually pay attention to who against I back up the underdogs, are those fake favorites like your Indianapolis Colts, your like Philadelphia Eagles. But I love taking Chiefs to my side. You know, that gives me actually motivation. Like I love that right now. I need Mahomes to play well. I need Travis Kelce to play well. I need Tyreek Hill to play well. Like they're playing for me at this point, which is just a great
Exactly.
feeling. I guess that's how
Oh yeah,
Kansas City fans feel all the time.
exactly. Yeah, like you got the good guys in your corner, and they want to score.
Yeah.
So
So let's go to the Eagles Washington game because we're actually reaching to the 2 minutes mark, and it's 3rd and 10 for Washington. So that's an incredibly valuable game for us, and incredible valuable position for us. We need Washington to at least score a field goal, but again, they're not going to go for a field goal at this position.
yeah, that's the issue. Is
So,
that they
but you
don't
never
give a
know,
fuck
bro.
about
Like
the
this is
spread.
the Eagles. The Eagles are a losing franchise.
Yeah.
Um, so
I
they
like,
actually
I
got the
like,
first
I like
down.
it.
They actually got the first down. So it's now
That's
first and
awesome.
10. Why not? Why not, bro? I think I've been feeling Washington since the beginning of this game. I was sure one of the teams, Raiders or Eagles, were going to lose.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's looking like Eagles.
I mean, I think Colts are in the opposition territory right now. They're in the opposition 25, 3rd and 9, 4th and 6 now. So they're probably going to tie the game. So a
We
likelihood,
got plus 6.5. Even if they score a touchdown here, our bet is still
a
good.
plus
There's only
6.5
3.5.
might be better.
Yeah, we got plus 6.5 though.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is if the game goes to overtime,
Yeah,
we might actually lose by 7. But if they score the touchdown now, and if the other team goes up by 4, it's not that bad actually. But
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
I have faith in my viewers. I have faith that they already cashed out their win.
Yes, hopefully. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I love the way you look at the NFL in the sense of like you're almost like analyzing the head office. Like it's just like this is a losing franchise. They like to lose.
Bro, by the way,
This is
Rams
a,
are 1st and 10 on opposition
okay.
19.
Let's, dude. I want this so bad. I want this so bad. I don't know what. Like I want to be right on this. I
Bro,
don't
at
want
the
to
end
feel
of
like
today,
that
at the end of today, I just want to look at the spread because today, you know what? I was very comfortable. I didn't make any win ratio implications for us. I was like, whatever I saw, whatever I bet on my own and at home, I'm just giving it away. And I just want to look at the
Yeah,
end
of
of the
course.
day and see that we gave away 5 picks and won 5, which will probably take us to like 67, 68% win ratio. But again, like today I was very comfortable in our bets. I was very comfortable of the ability
No, we
that
had good situations today.
yeah, I mean, the only tough situation we are in is the Eagles Washington game. The other ones are going well. The Kansas City money line already went down to 1.6. Right now it's minus
Amazing.
2.5 spread for Kansas. They're already
Amazing.
in a scoring position. So it's 1st and 10 and opposition 20th. So like,
All right. I need Matt fucking Stafford to show up big right here.
bro, like so far Matt Stafford showing up has been the opposite of showing up. So
Yeah. So
bro,
far he's been showing up and throwing a
Rams
pick.
was always
Happen.
giving like Rams was almost giving away a fumble, incredible
But
fumble recovery.
you see how they did it? You see how they did it? They
Yeah, I
didn't,
did,
right?
I did. So
They
yeah,
didn't
Rams
give
are
it away,
Rams
though.
are coming fast and furious. Chiefs are coming fast and furious. Our Raiders bets is doing great. We need Jets to come big for us, but still we're up by 4. The Jets money line is at 1.62. We definitely bet on a higher value. We're doing good on that one as well. We want a miracle from Washington. We want a touchdown from Washington, and it's 1st and 10 in their own 40th, I believe, if I'm seeing correct from the simulation. They're in their own
Yeah, we
40th.
really need the Jets to score on this drive.
Yeah, we need the Jets to score. Chiefs will score. Washington, come on, Washington. I don't want our only loss coming from the hands of Heineke. I love the player. I think he's a good player. I think he came
Amazing
clutch this
story.
year. But yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I mean,
Dude, I just want to I know we didn't bet on it. I just want to talk about it. Like, there's an absolute. It's a war crime what the Patriots are doing to the Jaguars right now.
Bro,
They put in the.
I think like playing against the Jaguars this year, it's just like Jaguars has been so agitated with a new rookie playing for them and like losing all their game. I just feel for them. You know, at this point, like they can play 17 more games for another 17 more games in regular season, and they wouldn't even win 2 games out of that. Like they just need some changes, and it's not like only a coaching staff change. They just need better players to play with Trevor Lawrence. And it's just like they're in this mentality right now where it's super hard for them to win any games. It's just it's tough. By the way, Colts scored the field goal, so it's tied at 2020. I'm hoping everyone cashed out at this point.
Yeah.
If you bet plus 7.5, I think mathematically you're very close to a win anyways. Because in an overtime you can't have a larger lead than 7.
Oh, bro! I'm pretty sure in overtime they don't go for the pat.
Yeah, they don't. What I'm saying is like, right. You're right. So plus
6.5 is good even in OT.
So you're right.
Okay, so that's great. So you guys can probably all cash that out actually at this point. Depending on what you're looking for.
Like if Raiders doesn't give away a pick and a defensive touchdown.
Did Chiefs settle for a field goal?
They did, but they were far.
Okay. That's good.
They had to. So Jets are in the opposition territory, 2nd and 3. The money line is at 1.38. It's 3rd and 1 right now. If we can get a field goal here, at least we'll take the game to an overtime. In an overtime, anything can happen, and we would only need one defensive position. Rams are fucking up, bro. I told you, like, Rams are not going to win this game, unfortunately. It's 3rd and 1 for Rams. Opposition 9. Sack. So it's 4th and 5.
Oof.
It's not going to happen.
No, they're gonna convert. You watch.
Bro, they knew, bro. They knew. Like, the sportsbooks knew.
Yeah, they do. Fuck. Do I still have a job next week if that's the one lost today?
We'll see. We'll talk. We'll take that offline.
Yeah, that'll be an internal meeting.
Yeah.
All right. No, they will convert the 4th and 5, but you watch. Unlikely, but.
Bro, it was a 3rd and 1, bro. You don't get fucking sacked in a 3rd and 1, like.
Yeah, I guess maybe the whole offensive line has COVID. Maybe that's the problem. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah, back to, like, the thing. Oh, there was one more. We moved away from it fast. But the other thing I was going to say about the Jaguars is, like, their issue is also that, like, I feel like teams go into that game and, like, the mentality is we have to fucking slaughter them to prove ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, no, teams don't just want to win. They want to destroy the Jaguars.
I think the Jags doesn't have faith in themselves right now for winning the game anyways.
Would you if they were...
No, I wouldn't, and I don't blame them. It's just like they have a terrible team, and they know it. Like, after you lost so many games within the... They took the first down, bro. Rams took the first down. So it's 1 minute to go. They have the first down.
What did I fucking say?
Wait. Too early. Wait.
No. I'm just saying. I told you they're going to convert the 4th down. Dude. It's Matt Stafford. You think 4th and 5 phases him? You think he's phased by a 4th and 5?
Odell, bro. Odell. What a catch. And intense.
The funny thing is, before he went to the Rams, we were talking about how cancerous he is, but now he's going to win us this bet.
Hopefully. So 1 minute to go. No timeouts left for Rams. First and goal.
Is the line open? What's the? There's no way it's open. Right?
Let me check. So Jets. By the way, Jets are in the opposition 20th, 15 even.
Okay, so
they're probably going to score. Yeah, they're probably. So the lines are suspended.
Like, the thing about the Jets is like they're just that team that's going to be there, and it's going to be like a guaranteed field goal, and they're going to throw a fucking pick six somehow. Like,
bro, don't. Why the fuck would you even say that to jinx it? Like.
The jinx is saying that bet is a win. That's the jinx.
So what you did with Rams?
Bro, method number 1 is complaining. You need to complain for your bet.
I actually believe in that.
Yeah, like if you complain that your bet's going to lose, it's going to win.
So 18 seconds to go.
For the Rams?
For Washington. And Washington throw away a interception. And they were very close to Rams touchdown.
Yes. Dude, let's fucking go. My record will move to 1-0 all the time if they end up winning this.
I'm pretty sure you had one more loss. I can't remember the game.
I don't remember it either. How funny is that?
So okay, Rams touchdown. That's huge actually.
What happened with the Eagles though? I'm confused.
Bro, it was 18 seconds to go. Washington was at 1st and 10, and I think they throw an interception.
All right, so that's over, I guess. If there was 18 seconds left.
I just want to make sure what happened there. Like, I'm trying to find the game. Because, bro, Washington money line went down very low. It was like at 1.15. They're reviewing the interception.
1.15?
Yeah, it went down to 1.15 at one point. So I just checked the game to see.
87%.
Yeah, no, I just checked to see what was happening, and then I saw the turnover interception call, but I think they're reviewing it.
Odell also scored the touchdown, by the way.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think they ruled the field. No, did they? I don't know what's happening with the game.
If you're watching, let us know in the chat box what's going on.
I think they turned over the goal. Yeah, they didn't turn over actually. Yeah, it was an interception.
Okay,
fuck, bro. At that point, Eagles to win money line was very high. Like I just saw it for momentarily, and it was like 3.5 for Eagles. So I thought they already did this touchdown, but then I checked and it was an immediate interception. So
all right.
Raiders are almost a win.
What about did the Jets manage to score the field goal yet?
They still have the ball, and it's a timeout.
It's honestly good that they need to take as much time as possible.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to give any time for.
Yeah. You don't want Tom Brady in a 2-minute drill. He's fucking up people.
Damn it, bro. That was so close. That was like the Falcons, bro. They were very close to first time goal, and then being Washington, and they just fucking threw a interception. Idiots.
Yeah. That's tough. I mean, it's fucking Washington.
Indeed.
So Ravens, though, they have about a minute, I think, to come back, and they just need to score a field goal.
Yeah, it's not done by no means.
Yeah,
it's not done by no means.
Can you see how many timeouts they have left?
Ravens?
Yeah.
I think close to 0.
Okay, that's good.
So 1, they have 1.
Okay.
But again, I don't know if the simulation is accurate because it says Rams is 3, and I'm pretty sure Rams doesn't have 3.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Raiders touchdown.
That's amazing. Okay, so plus 6.5 was actually just free money.
Yeah. No, I knew either Indianapolis Colts or Eagles were going to fuck up, but I actually didn't thought about what I was expecting when I said both of them to win their games. Like I was actually rooting for a similar situation to happen twice. I actually didn't thought about that.
Wait, what was the Raiders and Colts, and what was the other one?
Eagles and Washington.
So you think that was the same situation? In what way?
No, because both teams, like both Colts and Eagles, needed to win to clinch a playoff spot.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, it was probably the same thing.
Yeah.
So like we're waiting for Kansas basically. We need Kansas to come big.
Kansas. I like that though. I like relying on Mahomes.
Indeed.
He's a good guy to rely on. For sure.
Indeed.
Dude, Bears wrecked the Giants also, by the way. Giants didn't even score a touchdown.
Yeah, bro. Giants hasn't been feeling it recently.
Yeah, it's been a few years since the Giants felt it. How are we looking at the Jets? Are they still burning time before they score the field goal, hopefully?
I still see TV timeouts, but it doesn't make sense. Like, did they fucking miss the field goal?
That would not be good.
Because they were in the opposition 20th, so if they didn't got like a huge sack, they have to have the ball. But there's commercials on TV.
Well, I think Ravens are 4th and 1.
Yeah,
right now,
in their own territory, so they'll probably go for like a Hail Mary because they only have 14 seconds without a timeout, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So 4 yards pass, so they got the first down.
All right, let's hope, dude. I really need the Jets to score this field goal. Like it would be stupid at this point. It'd be too
Are
much
you watching?
No, I can't get a.
Bro, so Bengals were in the opposition 20th. Chiefs sacked them twice. Now it's a 3rd and 27.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Now they're actually outside of the field goal range.
They sacked them outside of field goal range?
Yeah. From the 20th. From the 20th. Not even the 20th, the 19th.
Wow.
Bro, they overruled Raiders touchdown, by the way.
Wait, what? They reversed the call?
Yeah.
That's not good. I mean, at the end of the day, like I think no matter what happens at this point,
Yeah, it's still a win for us. If the game goes to an overtime, it's still a win for us. Like,
yeah.
mathematically, it's a win for us. Like,
Even like an Indianapolis will. I don't even think they'll try to score a touchdown at this point. I think they will go for the field goal. They will like burn all the time. And then,
yeah, and like in overtime, even if they score, it's going to be a 6-point win. So 6.5 was the perfect value. So yeah, they officially overturned the call. So I think the guy catch the ball and then made a run for 24 yards, but they said that he was actually down when he initially catch the ball. So they overruled the other 24, but they're still at first and 10 on opposition 25. So they're probably going to ice the game with a field goal anyways.
Ravens, by the way, are just used their last time out. They're first and 10 with 19 seconds left. They got the first down.
I see 2 seconds, and they have second and 19.
Okay, so my stream is way behind.
Yeah. So it's third and 19. They're in their own 30th.
That's
bro. I don't know how and what happened, but Buccaneers have the ball.
Yeah, I think maybe they blocked the field goal attempt.
Did they miss? Actually, let me check. Bro, that's what a defensive play.
But money line, I'm looking at the money line on the Bucks, and it's still high. It's plus 180, which is only a 35% chance.
What the fuck happened? Well, how did they turn over the ball without scoring at that position? They must have missed a field goal.
Oh, I think the Jets. I think the Bucks blocked the field goal. This is what happened. Somehow.
Yeah, the 53rd minute. No, it doesn't show. I don't think where we check shows a missed field goal actually.
Yeah, exactly.
They only show the.
By the way, guys, we're so deep into the sports betting that we're basically like feeling out what's happening in the games through the sports book. So if you guys know what's happening if you guys know what happened in the Jets games, please let us know in the chat. That would be great.
Are you checking the chat box at all?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Okay, our fault today. I think we got too fixated to our own conversation. I feel like we didn't talk with the viewers today.
Yeah, you know what? As long as we make the money.
Bro, if that's a flag, I'll lose my mind. Okay, so it's third and 10. I think it's. Let me see. So Buccaneers, 59 seconds to go, second and 10. They're still in their own territory. We just need to stop a touchdown. So they're in their own 30th. Okay.
How much time left? Sorry.
59 seconds.
Oof. Timeouts?
0.
Okay. That's good.
Bro, Brady came up with a huge play though.
Dude, like I just seen this situation so much. Like Brady with the
opposition 50th.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I don't know what to say. I think it was the right bet. We just needed a fucking field goal. So the good thing is they don't have a timeout, so they need to rush. They're at opposition 35. Like they will have to like take a knee in a couple of position and they will have to let go one try. Oh shit. Bro, they just scored a touchdown. I can't believe this. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Bro, I can't believe this.
Featherweights and the Bengals are in scoring position as well.
Bro, I can't believe what he pulled out, bro. Bro, you have to see this. Like Brady, bro, cool as a cucumber. Like he was just, he didn't rush at all. Like fuck, bro. It was only we only had 15 seconds and he scored a 35-yard touchdown.
Fucking hell, dude. I've just seen this story before.
Bro, there's holding, bro. I swear to God, there's holding that they did. Bro, but like such a bad defense, bro. Like you know who he's going for.
Yeah.
Fuck. I think there's a review on the field, though. I'm not sure. Something is happening. Like, no, they just gave the touchdown. Fuck. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Fucking hell.
So Raiders won.
Okay, that's good. So I'm playing the money soundboard on a Raiders win.
Bro, I can't believe, bro. I can't believe what happened. Like, fuck, that's so crazy. Bro, 60 seconds to go. They don't have a timeout. You just need to stop them once. Like, you just need to stop them to score a touchdown, bro. And, bro, like, they fucking couldn't convert to the... They couldn't score a single... Like, they couldn't score a field goal from the 20th yard. Fuck. Like, fucking Jets. Bro, honestly, I have to give it to Brady. Like, that was impressive.
Yeah. There's very few plays that are
Bro,
so
like,
impressive.
59 seconds. Bro, actually 2 minutes into the game, Jets were in the opposition 20th, up by 4, and now they're down by 4. Like, I can't explain this. This is crazy. Like, this is absolutely crazy, bro.
It's Tom fucking Brady versus the Jets.
Indeed, but I mean, damn, bro. That's crazy. Like, he was way too calm. Bro.
He's been here before. I
Bro, you don't have a fucking timeout. The only thing you need to do is, bro, like if he couldn't give the pass, it was 15 seconds to go in the game. Wow, that was incredible. Bro, like, I mean, yeah, I give it to Brady. Incredible offensive play, everything, yeah, but like, bro, you're in the fucking opposition 20th with 4 points up. Like, you need to score the touchdown and give you a buffer.
Of course. No, don't get me wrong. The Jets suck. Like, don't get me wrong on that. I'm not saying anything else.
Bro, Jets suck balls. Like, this was too much. This was too much.
It was too much
sucking.
You can't suck this much. You just can't. You can't suck this.
You're not allowed to. Like,
as an NFL franchise, you should not be allowed to suck this bad. All right. I'm waiting for the clock to hit 0 to update our scoreboard on that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too.
Wow, I wasn't expecting this, bro. Even for Brady, this was crazy. Yeah, no, this was crazy. I mean, this was too much.
Fuck. Yeah, I guess it is rigged. Did they go for the 2-point conversion too?
They did. They did.
Wow, that's gutty. That's real gutty.
Great kickoff return. Great kickoff return for Jets.
Now we're mega fucked because they can't even tie it with a fucking field goal.
I mean, bro, we were in the opposite situation a second ago. Like a second ago, we were in a situation where we were fucking it was the reverse situation. We were at fucking opposition 20th. We had the ball. We were up by 4, and now we're down by 4. 15 seconds to go in the game. I can't even explain this. This is too much.
Yeah.
Defensive coverage.
I don't like. I'm literally speechless. It's insane.
This is an ego boost for Tom Brady. Like.
Of course. Maybe they will get this shit together towards the end of the season and make they're definitely gonna go make a strong playoff run. What happened with our Bengals? What's going on there? It's the line just
it's not going great. It's not going great. I think it's 2nd and goal for Bengals. I can't see the time, to be honest. I can't see the time. Let me check somewhere else.
I think there's 1 minute left. So 1 minute left in that. Bengals in scoring position. Jets, at this point, I have no faith they will score a touchdown.
No, it's not happening.
And their money line has gone up to 6.75.
Rams won, right?
Rams won. That's another big W.
You saved us.
I do my best. I do my best for the people. Let's go. That was I don't know what was the quicker turnaround. The Patriots about to lose and the Jets score a field goal to winning the game, or me from about to be fired to the hero that saved the day. I don't know what was the quicker turnaround.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I can't believe we lost the Jets bet. Like, it was so, bro. That was impressive. I'm just as a sports and as an NFL fan, like I'm just impressed. Like, that was crazy, bro. Like, less than 2 minutes, you have the ball in the opposition 20. You're up by 4 and you lose the game by 4.
Absolutely insane. Those are one of the franchises Isel considers a losing franchise.
I mean, I don't think you need to be a fan to know that they're a losing franchise. Yeah. But I'm just surprised. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's, you know what they say, what they call like. Do you have that saying in English where they say it's like a cold shower type of thing? Like it's after a loss. Yeah. Anyways, bro, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Like,
Me too, brother. Me too. Fuck. Kansas City money line went up to 4.3. Dude,
it was
Joe
around that
Burrow.
anyways. So, bro, it's third and goal. So they couldn't convert a touchdown on the third and goal. It's fourth and goal. Let's see if they're going for a field goal or if they're actually going for a touchdown.
It would be very stupid of them to go for a touchdown. So I believe they will score.
We've seen a lot of stupid decisions, mainly coming from Ravens.
Let's hope this stupidity continues on the Bengals sideline.
So it looks like we're about to go 2-2. What do you want to do in terms of continuing or stopping?
Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so
if Chiefs lose, we're 2-2.
Washington?
Washington lost by 4.
Okay, so that was a loss, right?
So we're actually
right now.
So we won from Rams, we won from Raiders, so that's 2 wins for us. And then we lost 2 coming from Washington and bro, I can't believe about Jets. Like, wow.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm stunned. I guess it's one of those games. If you win on Bucks, you'll like that's one of those bets you will remember that for a while. That was such.
I will definitely remember it for a while as well. I won't forget this. How much time is left in the Bengals game?
I can't see the time, unfortunately. I'm hoping Chiefs has enough time at least to like score a field goal.
So yeah, this Bengals.
Are they icing the game?
There should be enough. I mean, there's a minute left for Patrick Mahomes.
Like we need Mahomes to do what Brady did. That's
exactly. Okay, so this is gonna end the debate forever about who's the better quarterback. Can Mahomes do what Brady just did and pull this game out?
Oh, there's no debate, bro. Brady is the better quarterback. I don't think there's a debate.
Mahomes.
Oh, bro, they're going for fourth.
They're going for a touchdown. The Bengals are going for a touchdown.
Yeah.
That means they're gonna score it, bro.
Bro, you never know, bro. Don't lose your faith.
Oh, dude, this is our day.
Oh, fuck! They scored touchdown, but there's a flag on the field. I think it's an offensive flag.
It fucking better be an offensive flag.
But actually, if it's bro, it was so close to a sack. The problem is if they get the flag now, they will score a field goal. What do we have? Plus 2.5 or money line? Plus 2.5.
Yeah. Dude, Joe Burrow's having a fucking monster day. He's got 450 yards.
Yeah, he's probably... Bro, honestly, I love Joe Burrow. So I think he has a very bright future ahead of him. Like, he's been incredible this year.
Dude, he's just having monster games after monster game.
So I think the flags were cancelled. Penalties were offset. What happens in that situation? So is it a redo of the fourth? So again, it's fourth and goal again. I think they're going again. Bro, that was such a close...
I just don't understand the logic here. I just don't understand the logic of going for the touchdown in this situation at all whatsoever.
I guess they don't trust themselves. Like they don't want to give any chance for Kansas City Chiefs to get the game to an overtime. I guess I don't know.
Dude, like I'm not gonna complain about it. Like I want them to do the stupid decision, obviously, but I just think it's a stupid decision.
That was such a close sack. I mean, I guess it was going to be offset anyways. But come on, bro. Like after this Jets loss, we need like some sort of luck on our end too. Come on.
Like we need this we need the bullshit to swing the other way.
Oh, bro, there's another flag on the field. They couldn't make the pass, but there's another flag on the field.
Dude, if Kansas just gives them a first down right now, we're fucked.
Done. Bro, fucking defensive player. Like I think the flag is on defense. Like it has to be on defense. Like bro, he was like the defensive player that got the flag. He was like, "It's on me. It's of course on you, you fucker." Like, what do you mean? It's of course on you, bro. Like you fucked us. Illegal hands to the face. Like fuck you, bro. It would have been better if we actually conceded a touchdown versus a flag at this point. Like that's
Yeah, because now they have a first down and they're gonna just burn all the time off the clock.
bro. It's such a lousy flag. I don't even know. It says illegal coverage on face type of thing. It wasn't on the quarterback. I don't know who it was called again. Joe Burrow's got injured, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but bro, 40
That might
seconds, 46 seconds, like first and
do
goal.
they yeah. That's over. I'm literally gonna update the scoreboard. Uh
And
you
the
think
thing
they'll
is,
run
like Joe
plays?
Burrow's Joe Burrow's got injured, bro. Like he actually got injured. Like now the backup
That's not
quarterback
good.
is in.
We don't like to see that. But the thing is, I don't understand. Like at this point, it's over. They're gonna kneel and then kick the field goal.
Yeah, I know, but like that's how unlucky we are. Like if we were in a position where we could take the game to an overtime, fuck. Bro,
Yeah,
that's. I
exactly.
mean, I don't know, man.
That's tough. No, this was tough. I mean, just like the Jets, man, the fucking Jets.
Yeah.
All right. I mean
Second and
that
goal, they will
concludes
kneel.
our last pick for the 1 o'clock games. How are you feeling about the 4 o'clock games?
I don't mind continuing. Yeah, let's finish off this game. Yeah, I don't mind continuing. So there's only 2 seconds in the clock.
Yeah, that's over. They're gonna kick the field goal now. If we can get an insane block somehow, but I doubt it.
Bro, the picks were going so good and everything went to south. Like,
Yeah,
incredible.
it went to shit so fast.
Yeah. Like at one point, Chiefs money line dropped down to 1.62 and then they just fucked up.
2 seconds left. I assume you're keeping your eye on that. See if we can get a
Yeah,
miraculous block.
They scored.
Ah, fuck.
Wow, bro, what a comeback too. Like,
Yeah, dude, they fuck like that. That's an insane comeback. If you bet the over hit by a mile, which
yeah,
a
65
lot of
points.
scoring. 65 over under was 50. You said right?
Yeah, they scored 65 in the game.
That's crazy. That is insane. That was an absolutely terrible beat. Fucking Jets defense. I don't know how Kansas ended up losing this game. There stuff happened that shouldn't have happened today. I think we just caught the wrong end of the stick on that.
Yeah, I mean, we were unlucky. I guess I don't know. I just want to give one
Yeah.
last pick before we drop. Can you go to
Sounds good.
German Bundesliga basketball?
Bundesliga basketball. Let's go. All right. Betting.
Let's start. Let's stay live for another couple of minutes.
I'm down. Let's go German basketball. Which game?
Bayern Munich, Borussia Bamberg basket.
Perfect. Update. What are we looking at here?
It's a
Give us
tight
some
game.
knowledge.
It's a tight game. 5.5 minutes to go. 155 points scored in the game, and the under over is above 180. So I just want to wait
Okay.
another 2 minutes and then give an under pick on this one.
So you want to explain to our viewers what your methodology is here on last fourth
Yes,
quarter?
so with basketball, the way we bet under over is we basically try to find a situation where the defenses are in their most intense, like where the defensive intensity is the highest in a game, and we want them to have no reason to intentionally foul. So when the game is tight at the end of the last, let's say, 3 to 4 minutes, and if a game is tied or like close to tied, they basically don't intentionally foul. They don't have a reason to intentionally foul, and their defensive intensity is at their highest. So we usually capitalize our unders there. So looking at the game, it's 78-77 for Borussia Basket Bamberg. So it's a very close game. The under over is relatively high for the average European scoring scheme. So I just want to see if there would be a potential for an underplay. So last 5 minutes, I just want to wait for another 2 minutes. But if you want to get the widgets ready,
They are ready. I am ready for your call.
okay,
Um,
cool. What do you see for under over
180.
180? Let's wait. It's going down, I think. It was 182 when I opened the game. But there's also a lot of points to give away within the last 4 minutes. So let's wait for another.
Yeah, of course. We know how the last 4 minutes,
Yeah,
how long that
exactly.
takes in basketball. Looking at the slate of 4 o'clock games. Looking at the slate of 4 o'clock games, got Chargers, Broncos. Don't think there'll be an opportunity there. Do you have any, before we sign off after this basketball bet, do you have any pregame suggestions for situations that might come to fruition in this 4 o'clock window?
Yeah, let's take a look. I just don't want to miss this game with Borussia Basket versus Bayern. Can we just finish off this game and then go on to the 4 p.m. games?
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just stunned. Like, I wasn't expecting the Kansas City loss. Plus the Jets loss. Like, it just hit me hard. I'm stunned. But yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4 p.m. games. So NFL Sunday continues. What's your situation in New York?
In New York, it is hotter than it should be. I'm starting to believe in climate change.
Nice.
The thing is, I think everyone on the 4 o'clock window is a heavy favorite. What's wrong with the Cardinals? Why are they heavy underdogs against the Cowboys? Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think for the last couple of weeks they haven't been performing well. And like
They
Dallas,
did
on
lose
the
to the
contrary,
Lions.
what's that?
I said the Cardinals did lose to the Lions.
Yeah, exactly. And they lost by a margin too.
Yeah. Saints heavy favorites against the Panthers. Seahawks heavy favorites against the Lions. I don't think there will be much opportunity in.
I think Panthers cut off Cam, by the way. Okay, I think
Oh, really? It's
so. Okay,
time.
we're actually getting closer. Just bear with me. Can you check MGM to see if it's there?
Yep. Let's have a look.
Like now Bayern is leading 82-79. If Borussia Basket can't score a point, I think it's under time. It's under time.
Yeah, it's over under 179.5 right now on MGM.
179.5. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well. I just want. Okay, 82-82. It's 182 on my end. Bet under.
Under?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, bet whatever you're seeing right now. I know widgets are late, but I'm seeing 182.5.
Okay, so we got under 180.5. They're at 162.
No, it was definitely higher. I think the widgets were late. Like on my end, I was seeing 102.5.
On
182.5. Yeah.
I'm looking at MGM live right now on the website. I'm looking at 180.5.
Okay, I think Bayern is scoring free throws though.
All right, less than 3 minutes, 15 seconds left.
Yeah, let's finish off the game and then we'll basically go offline.
Sounds good. Let's fingers crossed for these Germans.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it's a good situation. It should hit. You know what's the biggest fear in these situations?
Overtime. You do not want an overtime. I was hoping they would miss one of those free throws so that we can get like a.
I mean, there's 3 minutes. There's still 3 minutes. 166. So you said, what do we say? We found
180.5.
180.5. Okay. I was able to catch slightly higher, but again, if that's what MGM says, we're fine with it.
They we also did it at the right time because they closed the total. They closed the over under line right after we did that. So that's good. That bodes well for us.
Damn,
missed shot.
things might have been different in this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jets. I'm just surprised. Like I know, like obviously we were like betting against Brady, and we knew the risks. It's just the way they lost was. It was tough. It was tough.
she's a fickle bitch. This NFL. What can we say, dude?
I mean,
It's just like you can't predict that situation.
I mean,
You can't predict-
when we took the favorites with us, like Chiefs with us, they didn't convert. You know, like Chiefs after we pick plus 2.5, Chiefs tied the game. Like they had the ball. I don't know. Obviously that flag killed us too. You know, whoops. That
Yeah,
flag was horrible. Like I would rather conceded the touchdown. At least we would have 50 seconds and a redemption. You know,
exactly.
the flag killed
Yeah,
us.
literally, it would have been better to score a touchdown because then at least you have time on the clock. Like,
Yeah, I blame the defense on that one. Yeah, I don't know,
dude,
man. We
I
took the underdogs. We took the underdogs. The favorites won. We took the favorites. The underdog won. Like it was a tough day. Um, Washington threw an interception at opposition 15th
yeah,
on first and 10.
that's hard to swallow.
Like things could have gone really different. Like at
It's
one
just
point
like
we had the potential. Like we had the potential to do 5-5, 5-0, and then it didn't happen.
yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
know what
like
to say.
those like everybody that could fuck up a clutch moment fucked it up.
Indeed.
That's just the way it went today, unfortunately. How we doing on Bamberg and Munich?
Bayern scored a 3-pointer, which took us to 87-82. Now it's a 5-point differential, so like we'll see. Fingers crossed. Now at this point we need only Bamberg to score and get it
Right.
back to like 1-point differential, or only
Other,
Bayern to score and Bamberg to choke. We'll see. We have
yeah.
11 points
Otherwise,
to
we're gonna
go
start
away,
fouling.
give away. We have like 11 points to give away. We're going below 2 minutes. The good thing is Bayern will actually try to run the shot clock at this point, so they will actually take their
Yeah.
time before attacking, and hopefully they will miss a couple. And Brose Bamberg won't start fouling. That's my hope. With that being said, they just fouled again.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they don't do that NCAA bullshit with it.
Yeah,
Up. No fucking easy.
I hate intentional fouls.
It really fucks our under. That's
It
the problem with
does.
the intentional fouls. It fucks
It
the
does. It
under.
does. And the thing is, like, when we bet, it was 82-82. And, like, it just... Bayern just consecutively scores, like, 5 points without Bamberg giving an answer. But again, at this point, our chance to win rely on Bamberg actually not scoring any points and Bayern just taking the lead. Because, again, like, Bayern will try to kill the shot clock, which is
Right.
one positive thing for us. But yeah, that
Dude,
that
I'm
was
curious.
that was unexpected. Like Bayern actually come back with a 10-0 series.
Wow, they're on fire.
They are.
I'm wondering if these red hot Detroit Lions are gonna upset the Seahawks. That would be hilarious.
Bro, you would be surprised. I actually went to a party on Thursday and we were talking
Yeah.
about NFL and somebody told me the same. He was like, you
That
know what? I think
really.
Lions will win a couple more. Like not a couple more, but they will at least win one more before they lose another.
Really? So how does that bode well for our? I know we were having talks at one point about who's going to lose the season. 'Cause
Yeah, I
most
think
books have that lineup
Jacksonville. I
under.
think Jacksonville at this point, if Lions win today, mathematically Jacksonville loses. I think because I think Houston has 4 wins, Jets have 4, Lions is 3 and a draw, and then you have your Jags with only 2 wins.
No, yeah, Lions is 2 and a draw now. So if
Oh
they win,
right,
it's
right,
3 and a
right.
draw. So yeah, if both Detroit and Jags lose out the season, then Jags would be. And I remember the first time we looked at it, Jags to have the worst record in the year was actually paying quite well. It was like over 2.0 odds.
Yeah, exactly,
Detroit was the favorite to win the year, winless at that point.
exactly.
Dude, I can't believe Matt Stafford converted a 4th and 5 to win.
Bro, he came clutch. He came clutch.
Dude, that guy. I've all of a sudden become a very heavily invested Matthew Stafford fan.
He gave you a
It's
reason
crazy
to.
how that. Yeah, it's crazy how that happens. 84-91, what is that, 175?
Yeah, we still
So
have. I mean, I don't know. Like I was seeing 182 on my end, so I was hoping it would be same for American Sportsbook as well. I mean, fingers crossed. Like if Brose Bamberg doesn't foul, like I hate intentionally fouling in these situations too, because like, bro, like when you intentionally foul, you concede points as well. Like I mean, it's not
yeah,
like you're putting your like it's not like you're giving you chance. You're just stopping the clock. Yes, like bro, you're actually conceding points whenever you give away the intentional foul. So like, why would you even fucking do that? Like when it's a 7 point differential, like there's no point trying to stopping the shot clock. I don't know. I just
yeah, no, exactly.
I think it's just embarrassing for the team that's continuously doing that and still losing the game by 10.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Munich shooting more free throws.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Bamberg started to foul, but like, what are you trying to do? You're losing by 7. You fouled. Now the potential of you losing
Now
the game, like now you go down by 9. So what's the goal
yeah,
here?
yeah. I don't get the strategy either. Like I don't get it
I
at
mean,
all.
I mean,
At
I
this
get
point.
it. You're basically extending the time. You're basically extending the game, but like you're still you're still conceding points. Like it's not like football. I don't know. It's not like taking timeouts in
Yeah,
football, you know.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
And bro, obviously, no one misses any free throws.
But yeah,
That's another thing.
unless you're fucking me and you bet on the Clippers and Paul George has to make 2 clutch free throws at the end of the fourth quarter, and he misses
And the
both of
funny thing
them.
is, he's a good free throw maker as well.
Yeah, yeah. He just like
Okay, Bamberg
I'll
didn't
never forget the
fouled.
game.
Bamberg didn't fouled. If Bayern doesn't make a stupid, I think that they might run the shot clock down actually.
Yeah, I
So
mean they're down by 9
no,
at this point. Just like
don't score
courtesy.
the 3 point. Don't score the 3 pointer. Don't score the 3 pointer. Okay, he missed it. Rebound Bayern. Scored. What is it? 179. Bro, if we lose, we'll lose by 1. 16 seconds. Please don't
Just
make
don't even
this.
try. Don't even try.
He will try, but it's so stupid, bro. 182 would have hit.
Yeah.
He made it
Ah,
181. It ended with. But the thing is, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, fuck. In my sportsbook, it was 182. The game ended with 181. Fuck. Like,
MGM didn't give us that chance, unfortunately. MGM was a little smarter, I guess,
yeah, I mean,
in terms of that. All right.
European
Well,
sportsbooks won. Anyways, yeah.
that concludes our Week 17 live betting show. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week at 2:30. Last regular season, last opportunity for us to have this crazy 1 o'clock slate of windows for us to give you our analysis. So thanks again for joining us, and see you guys next week.
Thanks, guys.